Right. Right. Uh, Nation Master. Let's check all this. Right. Just making sure that everything's set. Oh. Okay. Well, I've had a bit of trouble with setting up the YouTube for some reason. The event that I said that was going to go live when I started it off, so for some reason didn't. It might be because I had to restart the computer. I'll just Alright, so we're going to be doing some CQing today. Go have a little play on the bands, see how we go. Hopefully everything works out okay. Just a second. Hopefully, yeah, everything works out okay. Let's just turn that down. Right. Get myself sorted. Right. So, yeah, we're just going to have a little play around. Hopefully on 40. See how things go. Be about an hour, I think. Just over an hour. So we've got everything set up. And if anybody give me a let me know in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me okay. You right. Hello, Chris. You all right, mate? Oh, bit cold in here. Yes, mate, I'm good. I'm just about to fire up on 40 meters, see what we can do. Be here about an hour, maybe. The wife didn't get much sleep last night, so I've left her asleep, and I'll go wake her up in about an hour. All right. So let me Right. So let's just check the band. Let's have a look. Should we be at the top of the band? I think my aerial's a bit deaf, you know, because I don't have any noise. I think that might be because it's deaf. No noise here. Oh, good. Yeah, let's try there, shall we? Get that right down there. Oh, right. Let's have a little go, shall we? We'll mute this one and then start this one. The frequency in use. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, checking the frequencies in use. Okay, hopefully you can all hear me okay. Just checking the frequencies in use one more time. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Okay, nothing heard. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by.
Mike 7 Golf Charlie Mike.
Mike 7 Golf Charlie Mike. Hello Chris, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, all good, Martin, all good. Good to hear you on the radio. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Yeah, you're about 5 and 5, 5 and 7, QSL.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, well, like I said on the YouTube, I'm very deaf. I'm getting you S0 basically, nothing. But you are a readable 5. Over.
Oh, well, that'd do me, as long as you can hear me. And you just reminded me I need to move my location on my QRZ page, QSL.
Yeah, I see, I got it. Where are we? QRZ. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, I know you say you. Well, what's the locator? Hold on a minute. The map. Right, I see. Okay, yeah, I see. Over.
Yeah, Roger, I think I'm in Fulham, but anyway, I'll be listening and hope you get some contacts in, mate.
Hopefully so, mate. 73.
Alright, mate. Cheers, mate. All the best. 73. Mike 7 Golf Charlie Mike.
Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ40, CQ40, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ40, CQ40, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by.
Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Delta Foxtrot for Juliet Golf.
Delta Fox for Juliet, question mark?
Yeah, one moment, here's Delta Foxtrot for Juliet Golf. Delta Florida for Juliet Golf. A very good afternoon, go ahead.
Delta Fox 4 Juliet Golf, more good morning. You to hear about a 5555 over?
Yeah, thank you for the 5 and 5. Thank you for the 5 and 5. Good afternoon from here. You are 56, 57 with me. My name is Uli, Uniform Lima India, and QTH is India Düsseldorf. Is that Roger? Go ahead.
Roger, Roger, Roger. The name here is Martin. Mike Alpha Romeo Tango India November. We're approximately 50 kilometers north of London, and the radio here is the TS2000, running approximately 100 watts. Over.
I lose you in the noise, Martin. Possible that you don't hear me now. I have okay that you are 16 kilometers north of London with the TS2000, but I miss your antenna. There's a signal falling down here I think in the QS maker. I'm running a TS570 from Kenwood 100 watts, and the portable antenna on my one could be 1.5 meter long. Back to you, Martin. Mike 0 Kilo Nancy Mike. I hope you copy me. Delta Fox 4 Juliet Golf.
Delta Fox 4 Juliet Golf from Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Yes, I just copied that. Also, as well, I have just lost you in the noise. Basically went down to 14, but it keeps going up and down. Over.
Yeah, Roger. I think the conditions between us not the best. Yeah, there is too strong QS maker and too much noise, Martin. So I think I'll make it short. One question: how many power do you running and what antenna do you using, Martin? Go ahead.
Yeah, the antenna that I'm using at the moment is a homemade Cobra dipole. I have a YouTube. There is a video on my YouTube channel, and the power I'm running is 100 watts. So 100 watts. Over.
Roger, Martin. No problem. Thank you. All okay. okay now, yeah? I have okay that you have a YouTube channel, fine. So I will look later. And thank you for the information about your homebrew antenna, Martin. So nice to meet you. Conditions not the best. Weather coming better here. We have now 10 degrees centigrade and a little bit sunshine, Martin. I hope same situation there near London. Let me wish you a nice weekend. All the best to you, Martin. Much of fun with our hobby. Nice to meet you this time. Mike 0 Kilo Nancy Mike, Delta Fox 4 Juliet Golf.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you very much. Well, hopefully he'll get you in the log again. 73 there, over.
Yeah, thank you very much, David. Shortly, Martin. Martin, what's the name with David? Martin, thank you very much. All the best, and yeah, see you later. Mike 0 Kilo Nancy Mike, Martin, near London. Delta Fox 4 Juliet Golf. 73.
Thank you, 73. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, yours it? CQ40, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. QRZ? All listening. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ40, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ40. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. Oh good, wrong, okay. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ. CQ, CQ, Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Calling CQ and standing by.
CQ40, CQ40, Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Calling CQ and standing by.
Hi, Mike 0, November, Mike. Use me copy Oscar, November 4, Alpha, November, Tango.
Is that Oscar, November 4, Alpha, November, Tango, Roger?
Yes, Roger, my friend. It's rapport 5758.
Thank you for the 58, Anthony. My name is Martin. Mike Alpha Romeo Tango India November. Martin is my name, and I am in a town called Stevenage, approximately the 50 kilometres north of London. Roger?
Yeah, yes, Martin, London, no problem. My friend, it's rapport excellent radio. 5 Radio 5 signal 59 plus 20 dB.
Ah, lovely, lovely. No, nice strong signal. You are coming in here 5 and 9, Roger?
Yeah, yes, my friend. 73, good day, my friend.
Thank you. 73, Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Was it?
CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Calling CQ and standing by.
CQ40, CQ40, Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ40, CQ40, Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ40, CQ40, Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. M0, KNM, Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Calling CQ and standing by.
CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Calling CQ and standing by.
G4POF, go for Papa Oscar Foxtrot.
Golf 4, Papa, Oscar, Foxtrot. Good morning. You are 5 and 9 from here, over.
Oh, many thanks. Yeah, nice now I'm getting out okay. Yeah, hello. Yeah, you're 5859. Name is John, John. John in Southern England. Go ahead.
Lovely, lovely, John. I've just got your QRZ page up, and where are we? My name's Martin, Mike Alpha Romeo Tango India November, and I'm in Stevenage, which is a town approximately 50 kilometres north of London. Roger.
Yeah, fine there, Martin. Yeah, I've been to Stevenage. Went to the Toby in there. Yeah, my son-in-law lives up at St Albans, so yeah, I know the area there. And nice to work you there, Martin. Yeah, conditions are up and down a bit, but you're doing okay there. Running 100 watts using a rotatable dipole here, just on the northern edge of the New Forest in Hampshire, Martin. Go ahead.
New Forest. Yeah, I used to be a coach driver, and I did a little. It was my first tour. I had to do a tour of New Forest, which was not easy for me. Yeah, so there's 100 watts coming out the TS2000 into a homemade Cobra dipole. It's basically a multi-folded dipole. Roger.
Oh yes, that's my business, Martin. Yeah, solid coffee, of course, and fine coach driving around it. Yeah, it gets quite busy in the summer, of course, but at the moment it's fairly quiet, I'm glad to say. I'm just on the northern edge, let's say, between Ringwood and Salisbury, Martin, on the banks of the Hampshire Avon River, which is nice in the summer. It's flowing quite rapidly at the moment. That's great stuff, Martin. So just running 100 watts here. So nice to know that I'm getting out okay. And you have a great weekend there. Nice to meet up with you there. M0KNM, G4POF, over.
G4POF from M0KNM. Yes, mate. It's the 70. I shall wish you 73s. Hope you have a good weekend, and I may be on over the weekend. I know there is there's a contest over the weekend, so I might do that. So yeah, 73, and I hope to get you in the log again. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, over.
Yeah, great stuff, Martin. Yeah, nice to know you're a bit of a contester. I do enter them. Not everyone's cup of tea, I know, but I'm into DX and contests as well. I've been for many years, of course, and got quite a good collection of cards, so you can look forward to all that. 73 there, Martin. See you again. G4POF.
Thank you. 73. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. QRZ. CQ40, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ40, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ40, CQ40, Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. 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 Calling CQ and standing by. Trying not to muddle up my words. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by.
CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by.
CQ, CQ, CQ. Oh, hold on. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. M0, KNM. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ40, CQ40, Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by.
CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Calling CQ and standing by.
Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. From Golf 3, Victor, Foxtrot, Oscar.
Golf 3, Victor, Foxtrot, Oscar. Hello Terry, you are 5 and 9. Name is Martin, Mike Alpha Romeo Tango India November. Martin is my name, and I'm in a town called Stevenage, which is approximately 50 kilometres north of London. Roger?
Yes, hi there. Mike 0, Kilo, November, Mike. Golf 3, Victor, Fox, Oscar. Yes, very good morning to you. 5 and 8 with me in Battle, near Battle in Hastings. There was a bit of QSB actually, I missed your name. I think you said it was Stevenage, but it was just a different QSB. M0KNM G3 VFO.
Yes, it was in Stevenage, and the name is Martin. Mike Alpha Mike Alpha Romeo Tango India November. Martin is my name. And you are a 5'9", clocking over to 5'9" plus 10, over.
Yes, fine, Martin. Yeah, that's fine that time. You've come up. You're 5'9" with me. 5 and 9. Good signal. Band seems very occupied. Very busy this morning. Just have a quick look around. Just running 80 watts, 80 watts to an Ellicraft K3. And the antenna is an extended dipole at about 30 feet. M0KNM G3 VFO.
G3 of VFO from Mike 0KNM. Yes, 80. We're not doing bad with 80 watts. I'm doing 100 watt out of the TS2000, and it's a homemade Cobra dipole. Basically, it's a multi-folded dipole, homemade. Over.
Yeah, that sounds fine, and a good signal. Yeah, just running QRP at the moment. I've been playing with, I had to do some work on the antenna. I had a problem with, it's a long story, but I had a problem with the antenna feeders twisted. It's open wire feeders, and one of the spacers had dropped off near the top of the feed point of the antenna, and I couldn't see it from the ground to start with, and it was intermittently shorting, but it seems to be all right now. And the daft thing is, it wasn't doing it on receive. The wire is oxidised, and although it might have been touching, it wasn't actually shorting until I put power into it. So I think I've sorted that out now anyway. Hope things are good with you. Pretty dull day down here. It's not actually raining at the moment, but it's not very bright. There we go. M0KNM G3 VFO.
G3 of VFO, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. No, yeah, the weather's not very good here. We're getting a lot of rain. The weather's pretty cold here at the moment. As I'm sat in my shack, I'm having to rub my hands together to keep warm. Because if I put the heater on in the shack, I have to either unplug my doorbell or unplug my internet, and unfortunately I can't do any of them. So I'm stuck trying to keep myself warm. Over.
Yes, I'm shooting actually. I'm indoors. I've got the rig in the back of one of the bedrooms, and although I've got a so-called dedicated radio shack downstairs and workshop, it's so full of old stuff I can't get in there. So I'm shooting. I'm indoors. Well, it doesn't look very nice. It's still quite a quagmire down here. We had a lot of rain. We had the most amazing few seconds of raindrop last night, an absolute burst. roughing on the roof, and the ground is extremely sodden and muddy, so I'm keeping clear of that. Anyway, there we go. Okay, I'd better go. I've got some bits to do before I go out this afternoon, but I heard you calling, so I'll give you a quick call there, Mike. Martin, sorry, beg your pardon, Martin. Can't read my own writing, as usual. M0KNM, G3VFO.
Yeah, G3VFO from Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Yes, I shall let you go, and I shall carry on, hopefully get some more contacts in before I have to go in and wake the wife up. So yes, I shall bid you 73. Have a good morning, because it's morning, just about morning. So I should bid you a good weekend as well. 73 there, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike.
Yeah, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Well, I guess it depends how you define morning, but it's just coming up to 12 o'clock here. But I have to say, I did get brought porridge in bed this morning, so I can't complain. Cheers there, Martin. Speak again. M0KNM, G3VFO.
Thank you, 73. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, QRZ.
CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by.
Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, G3VHH, Golf 3 Victor, Hotel calling.
G3VHH, M0KNM. Afternoon, John. Martin, Mike Alpha Romeo Tango India November. Martin is my name, and I'm in Stevenage, approximately 50 kilometres north of London. Roger?
Yeah, all okay there, Martin. Yeah, I heard you calling. I couldn't get back to you earlier on. I'd just come back from the shops and I was putting the shopping away, but at least you managed to find someone else there to talk to briefly, so good to hear. You're just about on the S9, a lot of QSB on the band. I mean, we are a bit close, I suppose, so it probably has something to do with it. Anyway, name here is John, as you got, and the location is Langley in East Berkshire, so that's where we are. So 5 and 9 is the average, occasionally just dropping down onto my noise floor, which is about 6 to 7 again, as per usual, so there we go. I'll give you a rundown on the setup next time round. M0KNM, G3VHH.
G3VHH from M0KNM. Yes, you were 5.5 and then creeping up to 5.9, and right here we have the TS2000 running 100 watts into a homemade Cobra dipole. Basically, it's just a dipole that's multi-folded over a number of times to be able to get basically an 80-meter dipole into I think it's about 8 meters. I think it is. Roger.
Yeah, okay, that's fine, and yeah, no problems at all. Yeah, that was a good signal that time. You just kept on the 9. Yeah, well, I'm running a IC746, just to make sure which I'm rig on. ICOM 746, that's all going into a full-size 5RV. It's all fed with open wire feeders into the shack. And it's peaking about 80 watts for some reason, but I few issues with the power supply going to the rig, not sufficiently giving enough power. Some leakage on the cabling, so that's probably the reason. I'll have another look in a moment. It might just be the ATU needs a bit of a tweak, so I might try that, see whether that makes any difference. I don't think it is somehow. So there we are. Anyway, that's the setup down here. A bit of sunshine, but a lot of rain we've had, and I think he said it was a bit soggy up there. Not too bad down here, although obviously closer you get to the river, the Thames is right up to the top of the banks. I don't think it's gone over around here, but it won't take very much more. But hopefully we'll have a respite from the rain for a couple of days, and it'll settle down a bit more. So there we are, 746, peaking about 80 watts, and that's into a 5RV. Back around to you there, Martin, M0KNM G3VHH.
M0KNM, sorry, G3VHH for M0KNM. Yeah, no, the weather's not been very good down here. The last couple of days it has been raining. We do get little bits of where it stops, but it as quick as it realises it stops, it wants to start again, unfortunately. So, but it is still cold down here. I don't know whether you know or whether you've heard while you've been listening that I'm having to rub my hands together to keep warm because of if I have my heating on in the shack, I either have to turn off the doorbell or turn off my internet. So either one's not, which I can't do. So I'm just having to stack here, rubbing myself together. Over.
Okay. Oh, that's a shame. That's all understood. Well, I've got no heating in here, but the room tends to be reasonable. It says it's 21 degrees, which seems quite pleasant, but we don't have any heating in this part of the house. But it never really gets too bad. And I've had the rigs on and various other things, the computer's running, so it doesn't take an awful lot. A few watts here and there all adds up to keeping it warm. But anyway, I hope you don't get too cold there. I wonder why you have to. Is that a problem with the supply, or is it interference that causes that issue, Martin? M0KNM G3VHH.
What, the turning the heater on, over?
Yeah, turning on. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. No, it's I've got two plugs. Where the heater is, I've only got two plugs, and one of them is for the I've got a wireless access point, so I can get internet where my shack is, and the other one is the doorbell. So if someone rang outside, because I'm in the back garden, so I would hear rather than inside the house. Over.
Yeah, okay, all explained. Yeah, need a few more sockets or something here anyway, but fine. Yeah, I operate occasionally down in my garage, and that's very similar. There's no heating down there. That's mainly a summer activity. I only probably run VHF down there. I've got a couple of rigs I take down there in when the weather is a bit warmer, and got a couple of antennas, 4 meters, 270, and if I'm in the garage, then we fire them up. I've got a receiver in the garage. It's an old ex-army R107 back 1940s vintage, which still works. So I can have an earwig on the bands when I'm down there as well. But this time of year, only if I have to do I go down there. So there we are. Mind you, we have had some mild weather in over the since the new year, because it wasn't that long ago, or probably about 4 weeks ago, I was out the back washing the car, so it couldn't have been too cold. M0KNM G3VHH.
No, yeah, Mike, sorry, G3VHH from M0KNM. Yes, we have had some rather warm weather since the new year, which I thought was nice and promising, but the last week has really come down in temperature, unfortunately. I mean, I've got two computers. One's I mean, they're on 24/7, but because I'm in a little shed, it doesn't keep very warm all the time. Roger.
Yeah, well, okay, and well, you do your best at what you can do. But anyway, at least you're getting out. Yeah, signals come up a bit now. It's not quite so much QSB. The noise floor isn't popping out. I was going to give you a call on the little homebrew rig, because that was what I was listening to while I was putting the shopping away. And I thought with the fading that there was up on you, it might be pushing a bit for you to hear my 15 odd watts. So there we go. I have been running the KW, which is sitting on the shelf next to this rig, the KW 2000B, and that certainly does warm the shack up. When I was still at work, I used to work from home way back in the back 12 years ago. I used to work from home then, and I used to close the door, put the two valve rigs on, and it didn't take very long to warm the shack up. So maybe I should do that a little bit later. So there we are. So anyway, nice to work. Yeah, I just had a quick go on the computer, and it looks like the first time. So nice to make contact here the first time there, Martin. M0KNM G3VHH.
G3VHH from M0KNM. Yes, it is our first time. So yeah, it's nice to work you for the first time. I'm pretty sure. Yes, it doesn't come up on my log. Not at all. So yes, it's nice to get you in the log, and hopefully we'll get you in the log a bit more. I'm going to be. I made a vow to myself that I want to do some more securing this year, because I mainly just do the contests whenever the contests are on. So I made a vow to myself. I want to do some more securing, getting on the radio a bit more this year. Roger.
Yeah, nice. It's worth it. Sometimes there's some days you can put a CQ call out and someone will come back straight away, and there's other days when you go on and on and on and nothing happens. So I've got an Icon 7100 here, and it's got a voice keyer on it, which is great because you just press the button. You don't have to stand around with a microphone. Lazy way of calling CQ, but it makes it just a little bit easier. So there we are. Anyway, I'll let you go, see if you can find some more people. I'm going to go and put the rest of the shopping away. The reason I had to put the stuff away was I had to go in the fridge, so I thought I'd best do that. But the rest of it is not necessary to do that. So I shall finish off what I was doing. You have a nice day. Hope you don't get too cold there. And yeah, look forward to the next one. M0KNM G3VHH. All the best there, Martin.
Yes, lovely. G3VHH from M0KNM. Yes, I've been doing that myself today. A bit of armchair CQing. Press the button and let it go. Right, so yes, I'm still 73, and I'll see you on the band again. Roger, over.
Yeah, okay there, Martin. You have a good rest of the day. Hope you get a few more contacts, and I'll be listening for a while anyway. All the best for now. G3VHH clear, and listening for a while, and then have a look. And all the best, Richard. All the best, Martin. I know I've got Richard on the mic. All the best, Martin. G3VHH.
73. Thank you. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike QRZ.
CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, 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 Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, CQ, 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 Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, 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 Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, CQ, 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 Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, calling CQ and standing by.
CQ40, CQ40, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, calling CQ and standing by. CQ40, CQ40, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, calling CQ and standing by. Is that Delta Bravo 3 Mike India? Delta Bravo 3 Mike India, roger.
Martin, I don't know if you can hear me. You are about 2 and 2 here to South Germany.
Benny, just got it. Michael, just got you. Delta Bravo 3 Mike India. Just got you. You're at about 2 and 1. 2 and 1. Roger, right in the background, Roger.
Roger, Roger. Nice to have you in the log 73. Good night, Delta Bravo 3 Mike India. Bye-bye.
Thank you. 73, Mike 0, Kilo November Mike, QSZ.
CQ, 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 Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, CQ, 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 Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, calling CQ and standing by.
CQ40, CQ40, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, calling CQ and standing by.
CQ, 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 Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, CQ, 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 Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, calling CQ and standing by.
CQ40, CQ40, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, calling CQ and standing by.
CQ, 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 Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, CQ, 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 Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, calling CQ and standing by.
CQ40, CQ40, Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Calling secure and standing by.
CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November. Secure and standing by. CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Calling secure and standing by.
CQ40, CQ40, Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. M0 KNM, Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Calling secure and standing by. CQ40, CQ40, Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Calling secure and standing by.
CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Calling secure and standing by. CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Calling secure and standing by.
Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. This is Golf 7, Fox, Mike Fox, G7 FMF, over.
G7 again?
Yeah, the call sign is Golf 7, Foxtrot, Mike Foxtrot.
Golf 7, Fox Mike Fox, roger. Golf 7, Fox Mike Fox, roger. Nothing heard. G7. Golf 7, Fox Mike Fox, do you copy? There was noise in the background, I think, then. Mike, Golf 7, Fox Mike Fox, do you copy? Okay, nothing heard.
CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. CQ, 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 Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Calling secure and standing by.
Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Papa Alpha 1, Japan Radio.
Papa Alpha 1, Japan Radio, roger.
Roger, roger. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Good day, sir. You report 5x7, 5x7. The name here is Hotel Alpha November. Hotel Alpha November. You report 57. Microphone to you. Mike 0, Kilo, November Mike. Papa Alpha 1, Japan Radio.
Papa Alpha 1 Japan Radio, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. You are 5 and 9 here, and the name is Martin. Mike Alpha Romeo Tango India November. I will just check your report on the next over just to make sure I got it right. And I'm from a little town called Stevenage, which is approximately 50 kilometres north of London. Roger?
Roger, Martin. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Papa Alpha 1 Japan Radio. Yes, okay. You report 57. Name here is Han. Hotel Alpha November. The name Han. Hotel Alpha November. And my location called Zelhem. I spell it Zulu Echo Lima Hotel Echo Mike. Zulu Echo Lima Hotel Echo Mike. Zelhem, it's a little place in the east of the Netherlands. Okay, Martin. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Papa Alpha 1 Japan Radio.
Papa Alpha 1 Japan Radio from Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Roger. The radio we have here, so your over was 5 and 8, 5 and 9 on that over. It does go down to about 5 and 7, but then comes back up again. The radio we have here is the TS2000, only running 100 watts, and I'm into a homemade Cobra dipole. Basically, it's just a dipole that is folded over many a times to shorten the length to get it into an 8-meter garden. Roger?
Okay, connection up and down, Martin. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Papa Alpha 1 Japan Radio. Thanks for your information. Transceiver here is an old Yaesu, the Yaesu Fox Tango 707, and the antenna and end-fed about 20 meters long. Okay, I must QRT. Thanks for the short QSO, Martin. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, Papa Alpha 1 Japan Radio.
Papa Alpha 1 Japan Radio from Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Yes, lovely. I got an FT707 with an M-fed 20 meters. I should let you go, 73s, and see if we can get anybody else on the band. Roger?
Roger. Good luck, 73s, Martin.
Thank you. 73, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. QRZ?
CQ, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by.
Mike 7 Foxtrot Kilo Yankee. Mike 7 Foxtrot Kilo Yankee.
Mike 7 Foxtrot Kilo Yankee. Roger?
Yeah, that's a Roger there. I've got you coming in. It's just
over the 5 pounds. I'm in just outside Central London. 3 miles down Central London.
I think I lost you then. Got a lot of noise, QSB. So yeah, it was up and down, but got you about a 5.5, and then it went down. I don't know whether you can hear me, Roger.
Yeah, I can hear you. You're coming in as I say, just over the 5, but there is a lot of noise.
Mike 7 Golf, Mike 7 Fox Kilo Yankee. You're about 5.5 coming, 5.3, 5.5. There, Mark. My name is Martin. Mike Alpha Romeo Tango India November. Martin is my name, and I'm approximately 50 kilometres north of London. Roger.
Yeah, roger that, Martin. I'll put you up on QRZ, looking at your details as we talk there.
Roger. Yeah, I've just got you. And yeah, so it keeps going up and down. So I'm going to say sorry. I've got the TS2000 doing approximately 100 watt through a homemade Cobra dipole. Roger.
I'm only using 20 watt. Even though I think it's 25, I'm using 20 on a homebrew G5RV inverted V. Over.
Oh, nice, lovely. We're doing well on 20 watt though. That's not too bad. That is, Roger.
Yeah, your signal's just popped up there, Martin. You're coming just under the 9s now, between 8 and 9. QSL.
Oh, lovely, brilliant. Just gone up. Right, so Mike 7 Fox Kilo Yankee. I shall let you go and bid you 73s. Hope to work you again on the band. I know that this is our first time making a QSO, so hopefully we'll get you in again at the log again there, Mark. Roger. I think I just lost you off the edge. I think you just said about the QRZ there. So I'm not sure whether I'm getting a bit of noise now coming through. I'm not sure, but I shall hopefully get you in the log again on another day. I'm doing most probably might do the contest tomorrow. That's going about. It's the I think you said it was the ARRL contest. I think it is DX contest. So whether you do that one, whether you're around tomorrow, and I shall see you tomorrow if you're around, Roger. So I shall bid you 73s, let you go, and I shall speak to you again. 73.
Yeah, Mike 7 Foxtrot Kilo Yankee to Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Bid you 73, mate.
Thank you. QRZ?
Golf 5 Sierra Tango uniform.
Golf 5 Sierra Tango uniform. Nice. I would give you a one-on-one, Stu.
Yeah, Roger. Don't put me in the log, will you? Don't log me, because snoopy people watching from my work, potentially. But I thought I'd just call in and say hello, and how you doing, mate? G5S to you.
No, yeah, not doing too bad. You're nice, strong signal. 5 and 9. Yeah, not doing too bad. On the stream, did you? Was the audio okay, Roger?
Yeah, well, it didn't deafen me, so that's an improvement. No, it's sounding all right, mate. I've only just tuned in, but super busy day at work here. I shouldn't really be on the radio, but I've just come out of a meeting, so I thought I'd just quickly say hello, and before I get stuck into my next task. But yes, you're not super loud, mate. There's a lot of QSB, and I don't know if the band's down or what, but you're 5 and sort of 3 at best, and sometimes you're down to 5 and 1, but I can still hear you because I've got no noise here. But the last station that called in on 25 watts, I think it was, or thereabouts, he was about the same signal as you, just to give you an idea, and I think you're on 100 watts. So what antenna have you got over?
I've got a homemade Cobra dipole. Basically, it's just a dipole that I've folded multiple times to fit into my garden that is of 8 meters. It's nowhere near efficient or anything. I want to try and redesign it, make it a lot more better. But I wanted something that I was able to get into my 8-meter garden thing so I can use 80 meters, because obviously I do a lot of the 8-meter contests, Roger.
Roger, yeah. I mean, at my old house on the flat, I didn't have a garden. All I had was a ham stick dipole, horizontal, stuck out on the balcony, but I did have it quite high, and that thing was absolutely amazing on 40 meters for local contacts and stuff. And I'm told by Mr. Andy Cowley that the 80-meter ham stick dipole is just as good. So, yeah, it might be an option for you. I know we always think, well, putting up wire is going to be better than something that's heavily loaded, but if it's a bit of wire with lots of folded foldbacks on it, then obviously that's very loaded as well, But yeah, maybe try a ham stick dipole for 40 and 80. You might be pleasantly surprised, Martin. Over.
Yeah, there was someone at my local club. She decided to do basically a ham stick dipole for, I'm pretty sure it was either 20 or 40, but she said it was really good as well. So I have been toying with the idea of getting some sort of ham stick dipole up there. I've also got at the top of my pole, I've got a little rotator, so I can stick it up there with like a rotator, so it's rotatable. Roger.
Roger, you don't need the rotator, on one of these sort of dipoles. Unless you got it super high, I guess. But if it's going to be less than sort of half a wavelength or whatever above the ground, I think they're basically omnidirectional. So you don't need the rotator. But the rotator does come in useful if you've got local noise, and just being able to spin the antenna around can actually help move the antenna out of the zone of local noise. I found. So it's just, I think a lot of people find this is they put up a rotator thinking they're going to be beaming towards people, but you end up actually finding it's actually more useful to point the antenna away from the local sources of noises, which ultimately just gives you a better signal to noise ratio anyway. But yeah, it's all good fun, isn't it? Anyway, mate, I'm going to have to get back to work here. I've got half an hour before lunch, and I just want to take a quick break and give you a call and show you a bit of support, mate. So enjoy the live stream. Hope you get a few more in the log. And like I say, you are very weak, so that's probably why you're not getting too many coming back to you, because I don't think people can hear you, mate. So I'll leave it with you. I've got your call sign. M0KNM, G5SU, just listening for your final, over.
Roger. Yeah, no, I didn't know they were, because I thought if they were like set out in dipole orientation, then it would have been more rotatable. But if they're more omnidirectional, then I may well have a little go at that, because that'll be a nice little project for me to do, little video to do. So yeah, I may have a little go at that, and yeah, like you said, you've had really good results with it. I bought it was something from Moonraker. It was the new Discone that they've done. I tried that, and it was that wasn't very good at all. It's a good concept, but for 80 and 40 and that, it wasn't very good. The only band I could actually get it properly tuned up on was about, I think it was about 10 meters. I think it was. Yeah, I won't put you in a log, as you say. You get little earwiggers and stuff. But I shall let you go. I've got to go soon, actually, in the next half hour-ish, to actually go and get some lunch and wake the wife up. She didn't have a good night last night, so I'll left her asleep. So I'll wake her up and do some lunch soon. And yeah, I shall bid you 73s. I'll see you on your next live, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, I don't know when that'll be. I was thinking of doing one later tonight, but I'm not sure. I'm a bit knackered today. I'll probably give it a miss. Anyway, just for your information, I'm currently running 900 watts. I thought I'd just call in on QRO and just to see how well you're hearing me on your heavily compromised antenna. So there we go. All the best, mate. Enjoy the band. 73.
73, mate. Yeah, it's 9 plus sometimes, going with 57 to 59 plus, Roger.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, mate, you're actually up at about 5 and 5 here at the moment, so yeah, hopefully you'll get a few more people coming back to your call. 73 G5SQ, off and clear. Thank you.
Lovely. 73 Mike 0 Kilo November Mike QRZ.
CQ Mike 0 Kilo November Mike 0 Kilo November Mike 0 Kilo November Mike CQ Mike 0 Kilo November Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, calling CQ and standing by. CQ Mike 0 Kilo November Mike 0 Kilo November Mike 0 Kilo November Mike CQ Mike 0 Kilo November Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, calling CQ and standing by.
Golf 4 Sierra Echo Zulu.
Golf 4 Sierra Echo Zulu. Hello Clive, how you doing? Name here is Martin, Mike Alpha Romeo Tango India November, and your signal is 5 of 5, Roger.
Yeah, Roger Martin, you're also 5 and 5. You're right down in the noise level, but I thought I'd give you a call. This morning. Maybe it was 5, as you said. QTH is about 9 miles. Bravo Alpha Tango Hotel. I'll keep the other short just because you're right down in the noise level there, just to make sure you're still receiving me. M0KNM G4SEZ.
G4SEZ M0KNM. Yes. Yeah, there's been. I think it's a bit. The man is a bit noisy today. I was just talking to Stu G5STU, and he was saying I'm a bit low on that end as well. So I think the band is a bit noisy, and I'm having to put my preamp on to be able to hear people properly. That would be only because of my aerial. My aerial's a very big compromise. I'm running the TS2000, 100 watts out the back of the radio, and it's fed into a multi-folded dipole. It's called a Cobra dipole. It's folded over multiple times to get it shortened down into about 8 meters. Roger.
Yeah, good so Martin. Ortiz, I can just about make out most of that. I haven't missed much from G4SEZ. My working conditions here is a Trio TS830S. It's a 40-year-old rig. I've got a very small garden, so it's M-fed long wire, 20 meters long, about 6 meters up to a scaffold pole at the bottom of the garden. So that's my working conditions. About 100 watts out. I'm using a 40-year-old SEM termed Z-Match. They were made in the Isle of Man. But yeah, got some nice WXUs down in the south this morning. Actually have the sun out today, but it's very cold, about 6 or 7 degrees. Back to you, Martin. M2OK and M from G4SEZ.
G4SEZ M0KNM. Yes. So. The aerial's not brilliant at all. My aerial's not brilliant at all, which is most probably the reason why I don't get you very well with the preamp on. So yours is a 5557 with my preamp on, Roger. I think I may have you may have lost me in the noise, Roger. G4SEZ, do you copy?
Martin, you were down in the noise levels there. You're about halfway through that last over. You were way down below the floor level of noise. So I think I'll probably say 73. So let you give us another call. You probably have a much stronger contact from someone else. It was quite a low signal anyway. You were sort of down at 4 by 3 on the last over. So I'd say watching. Hopefully you get many more calls.
Thank you, 73 Clive. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, QRZ.
CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by.
CQ, CQ, CQ40. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by. Oh, there's lots of noise there.
Dann haben wir ja noch so eine...
CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Calling CQ and standing by.
Okay. Mike 0 Kilo November Mike. Going QRT. Band is free.
There we go. Oh, well, I've got a couple in there. Where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 10 contacts. 11 counting Stu. Where are we? I'll turn that down. There we go. Oh, yeah, the band seems that it's all jumping about here now. I don't think we can do... I think it's no good anymore. I'm definitely going to have a look at that hamstick option. Let's have a little... that is not the type of hamstick that I wanted. Oh god. I think I'll wait a minute for that. Oh god. Right, so thank you for everyone that was watching. Demi, thanks for the contact, mate. That was absolutely brilliant to get you in the log. It really was. Thanks for Stu in the chat. Chris, thank you, Chris, in the chat. I think it's time for me to pull the plug and go and get some lunch. So thank you everyone for watching. Well, hold on. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone that has been watching in Station Master. So I'm gonna have I might have a go over the weekend, tomorrow, Sunday, on the contest. I think it was the ARRL DX contest, I think it was. So I might have a little go on that and see how I do on that. I don't know whether I might do a live stream. I'll either do a live stream or a recording. So keep an eye on the channel. It'll either be a live stream or a recorded video. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, get my numbers up. I want to hit 1,000 subscribers. We'll try and get there. And if you liked it, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. It's all good. So thank you for watching, and we'll end the stream right here. Thank you for watching.